Good morning, everyone, and welcome to second episode of Nothing But Net. I'm your host, Jordan Mann, and with me is Coach Sanborn. Coach.
Jordan, nice to see you.
Congrats on your first win, first game, so your all-time leading winning percentage in Ferrum basketball history. What are your thoughts about that?
I guess that's a good thing.
Just collect the check and just call it quits.
Absolutely, yeah, probably a good idea. Probably won't get much better than this, but yeah, it was a great win for us. Great way to start the season for our guys. Great energy in the gym, so it was a good experience.
Yeah, I mean, at first, like we talked about off air too, and we talked about after the game. Ferrum was down 14-0 after the first media timeout, and being your first game as a head coach, 14-0, and it's a packed crowd. I know that you were just thinking this is not good.
Yeah, it wasn't a great way to start the game. Obviously, 14-0, got punched in the mouth pretty hard, but ultimately responded, which was great. Our guys kind of just kept believing in what we're doing and stuck to the game plan, and things started working out for us, which was awesome.
Yeah, you chipped away at that 14-0 lead, down 11 at the break, 41-30, but the score didn't really dictate how well y'all played in the first half, because you cut it to 5, and then they hit a couple of threes at the end of the first half to make it 11. What would you tell the team at halftime?
Yeah. I mean, the first half it was 17-2 to start the game, which was obviously not good for us. We started chipping away, getting back into it, and shots finally started to fall. I think our guys were a little bit nervous, with the game atmosphere being the first game of the year. They were obviously making a ton of shots.
Yeah.
So I knew that wasn't going to last the whole game, the whole first half. So we started making some shots in the latter part of the first half, and they started missing some. Finally, we got some rebounds, pushed it in transition, got some easy layups, got it within 5, and to close out the half with 2 minutes to go, they made a couple threes, which was obviously a little bit devastating. But going into half down 11, wasn't all so bad.
Yeah, and it's nice for the team to respond like. That could be a bag breaker to cut to 5, and then not only give up 1 3, but the second 3 was like with 3 seconds to go, so you couldn't even get a shot up at the end of the half. But Colton Lee, for them, he was on fire in the first half, and luckily for y'all, the second half key was to get him not open looks, and he ended up shooting 4 for 11. I'm pretty sure he started 3 for 4, or 3 for 3. He was on fire.
They made 9 threes in the first half, which is a ton, obviously. Yeah. And with the way that we play defense, we're forcing tough perimeter jump shots. That's the way we think we're going to win. Obviously he was shooting them from freaking half court, some of them, and they were going in. And I told our guys, not let that change what we're doing. Just continue on the game plan, and we'll be fine. In the second half, we changed our defense a little bit for him. Started helping less off of him, and I think that affected him. And Dre did a nice job on him in the second half and got him less open looks, and he started missing some, so that was good.
Yeah, he was, the team was 9 of 15, 6% in the first half, but 1 of 9 in the second, and that was the momentum swing right there, because they shot 37% in the second half, where we shot 47 as a team. And Dre Mullen, the senior point guard, came up big, not only with the dagger of the shot to put us up 3, but also he had a couple big buckets down the stretch as well.
Yeah, Dre kind of just embodies what we are as a program. What I want to have this program to be is just a toughness, leader, never wavers in who he is, just kind of sticks to what he is and plays that way. And going into the game, I watched a lot of film, and I knew that they're probably going to slide the middle ball screen. We have a play that we run quite often that, just to get him a look off the ball screen, and they were sliding. I told him, look, in practice, I said, if they're going to slide it, prove to them that you can make that shot, and he did that. He stepped up big and started making some big shots for us, and obviously the last one was huge with about 8 seconds to go, and to put us up 3. He's just a tremendous leader, warrior, and I love the kid.
Yeah, played with Dre for 2 to 3 years. Dre's a dog. I mean, that's what he is. He played, I think he had 1 sub the whole game, and those were 2 to 3 minute break. And that's how he was when I played with him too. It was just you needed him to play those minutes and just eat them up, and he always seemed to just have that motor and keep going and give you the same thing over and over again. It's impressive how he does it.
Yeah, I mean, he, defensively too, man, he really pesters the ball. He does a great job in the full court. That really helps us with our half court defense, because he slows them down and make sure that they're under pressure for the most part. And then just from a leadership standpoint, I mean, our guys just feed off his energy, which is tremendous.
Yeah, and I hated when he guarded me in practice, because he'd clamp me up, and it was just so frustrating. And you could tell it got under their skin second half, because we outscored them 40-25. They only had 25 points, and he's the one, like you said, he led by example, and then everybody else did as well, took part. After the win, though, we go into UNCG for today. UNCG is an exhibition game, so it won't count against us. But what's your game plan? Your thoughts of going into a Division I opponent?
Yeah, I mean they're super talented. They're picked to win the SoCon, Southern Conference, and they're really good. They should have made the NCAA tournament last year. They lost one possession game in their conference championship. They're really talented. Coach Miller and their staff, I'm really close with them. They've been mentors of mine for a while.
Yeah.
So going against them is really neat. Our biggest message to our guys right now is just continue doing what we do, get better at that. Don't waver because we're going against a team that's outmatches a little bit. Just go in there and play our game and try to get better at the details of our defense and offense and those types of things, and just not change because of who we're playing.
Now, obviously, going in, first off, we're already an undersized team with how we are as it is. I mean, Josh Grimmard is probably our tallest guy, and poor Grim, I love you, bud, but UNCG, I think their front court is 6'10", 6'10", and 6'9", or something, 6'11", something like that.
Yeah, they're huge. They got 16 offensive rebounds against UVA.
Yeah,
and UVA does not give up second opportunities.
And it's a low possession game too. So 16 offensive rebounds is like 50 in a high pace game.
Absolutely, and for us, it's sticking to the details of what we do, boxing out. We know we're undersized. We work at that. We work at keeping guys off the glass. I mean, obviously they're going to be a lot bigger than us.
Yeah.
But if we can focus in on the details and do the little things, I think that we can control them on the glass. Obviously, we're going to give up some. That's going to be the biggest emphasis going in. And, we're not going to play anybody else like this, so it's going to be a good experience for us to get that kind of adversity. So I'm excited about the opportunity. Obviously, the environment there is going to be really neat. We're not going to play in the Coliseum. We're going to play on campus there. I went to school in Greensboro. I've been to a few games in Fleming. It's a great atmosphere.
Yeah.
Our guys really enjoy it. They have a lot of friends and family. Got a lot of guys from your area down near Greensboro, Burlington. They're bringing a ton of guys, a ton of family. So it's going to be a cool experience for them and a great experience for us as a program. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean, like we are undersized, but it also could work in our advantage because 1 through 5, especially with Grimm at the 5, I mean, that means everybody on the floor could shoot a 3. I mean, that's what Grimm is known for, is pick and pop kind of guy. So that could work in our favor at UNCG and turn out nicely for us and improve on things that after that game and then look forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, and that's what we do as a team right now. We want to get the ball inside. That's one of our emphasis, but a lot of our shots are coming from the perimeter, and I think they're gonna be mismatches, but we're gonna be mismatches as well at the 4 and 5 especially. So I think we should get some opportunities with them. The biggest thing for us is just taking care of the basketball, not being nervous about the atmosphere and the stage that they're on, coming out and competing at a high level, keeping the energy, and how do we battle adversity? I really think that's the biggest thing. I think I read a quote this morning is, you really know who you are when you start battling adversity. That's when you really find out, introduce yourself to yourself.
Yeah.
Is what I read, and I think that's so true. I think our guys, they'll respond well though.
Well, we've already are 1-0 against adversity. I'm 14-0 last game, so hopefully we can respond to adversity. First true road test. I mean, it's the biggest road test we'll face this season, being Division I team at UNCG. And like you said too, we have 5 guys on the team that are from the Greensboro area, Burlington, Greensboro, and 336. So anybody from Ferrum, alums or fans, please come out and support them. You said 65, 70 people already got tickets. So hopefully more people can come out and just enjoy a great atmosphere and hopefully cheer on for your Ferrum Panthers. And Coach, thank you. Until next time.
One shameless plug, follow our Twitter and Instagram at Ferrum Hoops.
Thank you.